All right. We're going to begin our episode here.
Here?
Here. With
Dude.
Illumio recapping it. No, I'm just kidding. I keep throwing that at you. I almost messaged
Gi-
you to see if you wanted to.
Giant siege. Uh, yeah, we were awakened in our beds by a massive boulder slamming into the side of the spire in the center of the town whose name I can't
Hold on, is
remember right
Illumio
now.
doing this or is
And
Tim doing this?
in the silence of the
there we
night,
go.
a massive hurtling boulder smashed into the central spire of the town whose name I can't remember at this very moment. And as it happened, we were all awoken from our peaceful dreams of jumping off said spire and landing gracefully down at the ground, only to be told by several well-known individuals whose names I also can't remember, that there was a massive siege of the mother on the town whose name I still can't remember. And as we all dashed towards the northern side of the town to aid the captains and generals who apparently weren't there when we arrived, told us the directions of how to rally the troops, and we all put in our various efforts to encourage them and man the catapults and the ballistas. And as the forces attempted to throw themselves against the walls, we all valiantly fought them, some of us almost going down here and there, and there were many wild explosions and rains of arrows coming down from the sky, and we defeated the seventh hidden captain within their ranks and were successful for the day. And we were told that we could join in the fight for the following day, should we choose to. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that the eastern side was also successful. We were also met by Zero and... oh my god. The other Warforged, whose name I can't remember.
Only Zero showed up, so it's okay.
Okay. Sorry, Chris. I just totally...
No, you're okay. It's okay. I don't mind. Yeah, so beautiful recap. Round of applause.
I'll apply myself, that's fine.
Yeah, so if you do recall, you did help with a siege. You all found different ways to help bolster your squadron or your infantry troops that were there with you. And you guys were pretty successful. They never got to the wall. A very important note, though, was the moment that Irwin stepped in front of the wall and took a whole round of arrows and almost died in one turn. That was just, you missed that, Felix. He put himself in front of the wall. I was just kind of like,
I didn't
okay.
realize.
I am the wall.
I didn't recognize the actual mechanics of how it worked, and then I did. And the next turn, I was like, I climb up the wall. I thought that there were troops on the ground, and there weren't.
But Kane was very successful as being the catapult launcher. You helped greatly. Didn't launch anyone, only the rocks. So that's a success. No accidental friendly launching.
Cows launching.
How was that a success?
Well, for me it is, because if I put a catapult with my other group, that could have gone only so well. But you guys you successfully pushed the invasion or the siege backwards. There was success on the east gate. There was a little bit of noise on the west, but the big thing is there was no action on the south. You guys were successful. I think you suffered some wounds, but no one went down. You were able to rally the troops and pull through. So what we're going to do is we're going to move to this one. Maybe, if it will bring people here. Come on. Come on. All right, are you back in the...
Yes.
Dallas.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. All right, so all of you, you've taken a moment, probably since that last arrow has flown. It's probably been about an hour and a half. Just guys took some time to help maybe like get injured back to medicine tents or help like rebuild some of the damages that were done or put out some of the fires. Maybe coordinated with some of the scouting, like the close range scouts, to see if anything um, was prominent. But luckily, nothing really stood out. All of you then eventually made yourself back to this throne room, where Oda and Soul, which is, if you recall, Jay's character, are conversating very quietly. The only other two people in the room are Zero and Alpha, the two Warforged bodyguards of Oda. Um, you guys are able to make it into the room no problem. Like the guards don't stop you, but you do notice that this conversation seems to be um, very quiet. And Alpha and Zero are standing off from the side, so they're not necessarily close enough to hear the conversation. But as you guys walk in, you see Alpha. You guys made it. You survived.
A brutal effort, indeed. We appreciate all the efforts of the soldiers and hope that everyone made it out alive.
Yeah, that's fair. We lost some good men and good sisters today, but
Hmm.
but we're still around, and we live to fight another day, and that is a good day.
Right.
Did
And so yeah.
Soul, being the record keepers, just making sure that um, nothing happened inside the city walls while we were with the siege. Um, as
Of
most
course.
common in sieges, there's always an attempt for people to sneak in. But even when the South wasn't being sieged, we had guards there. They didn't see anything. The only thing that's really happened is our scouts returned. And if you recall, when you guys went to the top of the spire, there was that flare that went off, which meant a scouting party was like under attack, and you saw another scouting party going out to them. Um, yeah, we the scouts have returned, and that's pretty much all the new information that we've gathered. Um, so um, most of us are just licking our wounds and preparing for possibly a bigger army tomorrow. I doubt that was it. There's no way that's what's been keeping us away from the town.
And how confident is Ota and the rest of you that you'll be able to withstand the next onslaught?
We are pretty confident. We've been preparing for this. We have inner defenses that have not been deployed yet. If they were to get closer to the wall or into the outpost, so I'm confident. And if need be, we can hold out in the spire. There's plenty of reserved food in the basement, and the wizards are here, so they can provide some magical food. Uh, no, I'm a warforged, so I guess I don't really need to eat. That's not a problem for me. But it's that mental thing. You know, for some reason, I was built where I still have to worry about food and water, even though I don't need food and water.
It's like a forever hunger that never disappears.
Yeah, isn't that kind
Yes,
of cruel?
it is. It is very cruel. Inventors are crazy and they're mean and they never think about the things that they're creating, what their feelings are.
I, I'd like to summon one of my echoes.
Kind of give a side eye look at everyone.
I summon one of my echoes. Do you guys need to eat?
We're good. We're good.
All right.
Just, but, you know, we wouldn't mind like a nice hot bath someday.
I don't remember much about the tavern last night. I don't know if they have those.
roll a history check.
With disadvantage because I was drunk,
this is
right?
definitely the first time I'm witnessing them speak.
Oh yeah. 14. You're drunk and you do a relapse. You don't recall a hot spring. You recall a cold spring. And that might have been the snow that you fell in when you jumped off the roof.
Yeah,
I
figures.
I will side eye Yanrick back and go, he doesn't need to eat. He's not like that. Right? And I'll kind of tap on Lockheed, and it won't move.
You hear just a slight creak, though. Just a. Me. But anyway, yes, I am just glad to see that you're alive.
All right.
I did see
Well,
your paladin friend. He went to help heal people. Is that correct? Yeah,
I
Yeah,
assume sometimes he
yeah.
has a mind of his own.
perfect. I just wanted to make sure he was doing okay. But uh you I'm sure you could interrupt Oda. They are just discussing, like I said, the findings and information. So and he steps off to the side so that way you guys can kind of like walk up and you hear Oda goes, "What? I just don't understand. I don't understand the point of the attack. It was it was not a test of her might. It wasn't a test of our walls. There was some other purpose. There had to be." And then she kind of sees all of you come up. Ah, my welcome guests. How are you today? How are you? How do you fare after the siege?
Been worse.
It was good.
Yeah,
And
My
you?
my
not too bad.
nice. My
Help me
soldiers
sober
sing of
up
you.
real quick.
I'm sorry.
Help me sober up real quick.
Yeah, that's fair. That a good battle will always do that to you. My soldiers sang of your bravery, of your healing capabilities, your bravery to protect the wall by putting your own body in front of it. It was I that part amazes me. I don't fully understand it, but you're all here, so something happened.
It was a misunderstanding of mechanics. You see, there were numbers in front of the wall, and I thought that they were also battalions. So I established myself in front of the wall, and there were no battalions
You
there.
thought they were also Italians.
Yes, yes, I did. Buongiorno, para Italia.
Well, some of my finest troops are from the boot of the world. So,
Oh, Greece.
oh no, that's the wine capital of the world.
Hmm. Chose our adventure in the wrong location, it
Yeah,
seems.
I suppose you decided to pick the frozen tundra, so maybe better pickings next time. I suppose.
Going back to what you were speaking about, and I wasn't eavesdropping, I was simply walking up, and sometimes I have impeccable hearing. Um, I agree that the attack could not have just been by coincidence. She did announce herself and said, yada yada, I'm the big bad wolf and I'm going to blow your walls down. And pathetic, yada yada. Anyways, cutting to the chase, is quite pathetic. And I challenge, as I did originally before the siege even started, was that, well, I should say, after it had just started, that I thought that perhaps there was some kind of subterfuge or something going on in the background. And so, well, I don't really know what to say other than I know that we were told that the southern wall was well watched, but I can't help but thinking, because I had recommended to you to watch out for your own life, as much as you are a fine warrior and have an amazing weapon, which I admire greatly, and I've already written down, or recorded, rather, in the story. I just can't help but think there's something else amiss.
Yes, I have concern. It's this is the goddess of trickery, right? Or I don't know if that's her actual domain, but she has illusions, she has magic, she tricks on past people of gods and her own people. So there has to be something a different play here, but my scouts, Brega, one of my most reliable scouts was in the south on the south wall, and he did not notice anything. The only thing that happened on the south was that our scouts returned. That's their safest location to enter during the siege. They did not want, of course, to be behind the enemy, as scouts are not well equipped for that type of combat. But my scouts reported, some of the scouts, of course, some of the squads less so, because they were attacked, but the ones who were alive returned well, and they confirmed the burning of their comrades. So,
Now, I'm not really a trusting person. I learned during the trials to retrieve the dagger that we're going to use to set all of us free, as it were, that we seek to earn our hero-ship, and I can't help but wonder. And I turn around to each of my companions, and I would like to pat Yanrick on the shoulder, feeling to make sure that it's not an illusion and it is him there.
Yanrick, are you there?
Yeah.
Then I will do the same
I'll
to
give him Lumio a pat, same like awkward like return. Yeah.
And if Yanrick doesn't seem like he notices what it is that I'm doing, I will just look at him and nod, just very emphatically and sincerely. It is such a pleasure with having you on the battlefield, healing all of us and assuring us that we'll be alive the final day. And then I'm not even gonna let him respond. I move on to Kane, and
Wait, what do you mean final days? Aren't we all gonna die of old age?
well, unless you can accelerate time and make us old in the next day or two, we won't know we may not learn what old age is, King, for ourselves. I may be around after all of you are gone, if nothing else to be reconstructed and put back together after I've been destroyed. But what I can say, someone one day will find the recordings of our deeds.
That poor someone.
It will be a glorious day. Anyways, Kane, brother. And I go to give him a hug.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
For the same reason.
Careful. I might have gotten some dirt on you. Might want to clean up.
I'll use my cloak of billowing. Nothing really happens. Just makes me feel better. And then I'll go and I'll do the same thing to Erwin. Is Erwin inside of Lockheed right now?
No, I'm outside.
Okay. I won't give him a hug. I will kind of go up to him and just kind of like look him up and down. I think before we head out, or whatever the next leg of this is, you owe me a story.
Something of sorts. Or what are you, getting sentimental after we've lived? I mean, take a moment.
Have you not known me for at least several weeks now? You're claiming
No,
my
I know.
sentimentality based on that one event.
It's not based off of that one event, but normally you're a little bit more jovial about it. This is a little bit more somber, and I know that my death could be impending at any minute, but maybe try to pick it up a little bit.
I promise I will. If you'll give me a nice firm handshake.
He'll take out a handkerchief, wipe his hand clean of sweat, and stick his hand up towards Illumio.
I want to grab onto his arm and do the arm-to-arm handshake. Like
the hunter
handshake.
Hunter handshake. and then I'm gonna. Well, I don't care if he resists, but I'm gonna pull him in and do a half hug over his shoulder. You're much smaller than I am, right?
Yeah, are you like pulling me up or towards your leg?
I'll reach down like we're gonna do
Are
that
you trying to
handshake, and then
yank me from the ground?
as I do that, as I get the grasp, I will get down onto one knee and pull you in.
Okay.
You bow to no one, my friend. Do you resist it,
Yeah.
or do you
No,
just
no, I don't resist it. I give him a couple of awkward pats on the back.
And I don't let it last for a long period of time. It's literally the only reason I'm doing this is to make sure there's no illusions in the members of the party that are here.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep, good job, Erwin. We'll have to once we get settled in, whether it's for travel or otherwise, we'll have that conversation that you owe me.
Sure.
Oda, that's next for me. Let me roll. Oda, goes, what great camaraderie. I hope you cherish your time together as adventurers. I could see this party going on many more, facing
Yeah.
many challenges.
And this camaraderie isn't just extended to our small group as we travel together and help to protect this fine outpost. But, as it were, and I will just get down on one knee and put it like kind of bow my head and hold my hand out to her, just to take her hand.
Okay. Let me roll again.
It's pretty slick.
She steps down from like she was on another level, or she steps down, or she comes down to you, and she gets down to match your level, and she goes, um, "You do not owe me a bow when you have sacrificed your own lives to protect my people, and you carry a bigger burden. So." And she stands, and she then puts her hand out to you, her good hand. Let's stand as equals, trying to defeat this.
Of course. And I gracefully accept her invitation to stand. I would like to, at your discretion, make a
Yep.
roll, whether insight or investigation.
Oh, whichever one's your highest. Um,
Tried.
she seems genuine about what she said.
Yeah. And it wasn't. It was. Well, you know why I'm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It was our honor. And if I do say so myself, the hospitality of this location speaks volumes about you as its leader. And we are certainly happy to be here to aid you and your people. What is the next step that you have planned?
Well, I believe our next step is getting you to the crystal. All of you to the crystal. Do you still have the dagger in your possession?
I forget who has it. Is it
TJ.
I think TJ has it.
We do, yes.
Very well. I think the next plan is to get you a good night's rest to recover and get you on the airship out of here. I don't know how many days we can hold out on the siege, but none of it matters. Days, months, days, weeks, months, doesn't matter if we don't get you to the crystal. If we all die here, we all die here and nothing is accomplished. But if we can get you to the crystal, maybe less of my men and women have to die, and those who did did so in pride. I think that's the next plan. It's not necessarily the best plan, but yeah, it's what we have to do.
Well, all right. Um, one small request.
Yes,
Do you have any hot springs available?
unfortunately, no. The only way we take hot baths here is we chop up some of the snow, wizard melts it using fire magic. Ta-da.
Are there any magicians available?
Uh, we could soul. And he's scribbling away. Yes.
Or did all of the rest of them perish?
No, no, we have plenty of wizards still in our company, but Soul is supposed to be your guide, so he could assist you.
Very well. We appreciate your assistance and the whiling away of the wounds we experienced during defending this fine place. Is there anything else? Will we see you tomorrow morning?
You shall. I will see you off. It is the least I can do.
Right.
And on that, the door opens behind you guys, and you see Commander Rage Thorn, who is the knight advisor, kind of. Order. You want to come see the scouts? And they're like, yes. Well, I I must thank the scouts for getting back in and make sure collect any of their information. Um, so I will see you all tomorrow. Your room has been repaired, um, so you are able to rest there. And she
Um,
starts walking away, and her two Warforged, Alpha and Zero, start to follow her.
Well,
I
those
um
don't
I
always
trust will
stray.
be filled in. I trust will be filled in on any pertinent information from the scouts.
Of course, you are more than welcome to join now, if you so wish. Any
I think
information.
I just.
We are all here trying to defeat a goddess. There's no bonus in secrecy of knowledge.
My vote is yes.
Better to know things that might be in our way or what's going on. Yeah.
Very well. Then we shall head to the infirmary, where most of them are, checking on the ones that were wounded. Um, so you guys kind of follow her outside and pass through the town a little bit. The infirmary is not too far from the spire itself, but you see a door for a very small like wooden shack. Like it's a very small building, and she opens the door and then she starts to head down some stairs, and you guys kind of follow, and you're tucked into ground. And uh, Erwin, you might recognize this. Just be like this is a very classic dwarven style, like
Right.
bunker, kind of
Um,
underground bunker, but they've transitioned it into the infirmary so that way those who are injured have a little more protection from the weather, from artillery, things like that. Um,
Chris, I'm
awesome.
sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Um, really quick, has it been 24 hours since we were granted protection?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Because you guys
I on
have long rested and you've survived a whole siege battle, so it's definitely been 24 hours.
Okay. On the walk there, I would like to cast See Invisibility.
Okay.
Um, just to, I don't know, see if there's any scrying business going on or anything like that.
Yeah.
Um,
Is there
I
anything?
will have to burn a higher level spell slot. Doesn't change the spell, but I just gotta.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay. I just wanted to double check the wordage. Yeah.
I just remembered that I never leveled up.
Well, you guys have a long rest.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
We
also,
leveled up.
Felix,
Yeah.
you're about to level up.
So I gained
Actually,
nothing
you
new.
missed the siege. You don't get to
We're leveling up to level 9, right?
Uh huh.
Oh, I forgot to do it too.
Wow.
So
Wow.
look,
Combat.
look, Chris, I didn't forget.
I just forgot to tell you. So yeah, so invisibility. Okay. While you're walking there and whatnot, you don't see anything out of the you know abnormal. Everyone seems normal, visible, um, and give me a perception check, though. Good sir, Jason.
Me going to see if I have any rerolls.
Don't you have your Flash of Genius unless you used it?
I don't think I did, no. Yeah, so I'll add +4 to that. So 16 total.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Uh-oh, the music's changing. Uh-oh.
Um, Erwin, you are looking around for anything invisible or ethereal.
Ethereal.
Ethereal. Thank you. Um, and as you're kind of taking in the surroundings, you, like I said, on the ground level, you don't notice anything, but you can't help and look up. And staring back at you in the sky is the mother, just floating above, almost taller than the spire. And she's floating there, completely um, unaware that you've maybe clocked her, right? She doesn't say anything about them noticing that you can see them. But without a doubt, you recognize it's the mother because you've seen her close up, and she was tall and terrifying. She's 700 feet into the sky in the sky, and you can tell that she's probably 90 feet tall. She has wings going up to the top and wings going down below her, and her wings are filled with eyes. Um, and
Oh, we're cooked, chat. Yeah,
she's
it's
sitting there
okay.
very calm. And give me a second. I didn't think I was bringing this out
You want
just
me to
yet.
start rolling my death saving throws?
Yeah, yeah, just go right ahead.
You fail on a 19 and lower.
Yeah.
And a 20 is a success. You don't come back to life.
you just didn't die.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll find it later. I didn't wasn't prepared to bring out her full picture just yet. So, oh wait, did I find it? Oh, I did. I did. Um, but this is the first time you've seen her with her like wings open. Like her when she was on the ground, her wings kind of acted like a dress. And sticking through her centerpiece is a giant broadsword, the handle in the back of her, and it's sticking through almost not like skin, but like as if there's an actual like hole in her, the middle of her. And let me just bring this. I'll put it just in the D&D chat for now. Next to her, you see two little, well-dressed imps of some kind floating ever so peacefully next to her. Well, and that's what you see.
It's a pretty cool piece of art, Chris.
Oh.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, I think it's fair to assume that anything we do from here on out is being watched and or listened to.
What makes you say that, Owen?
Well, I suppose there's no use in hiding it, because, like I said, from here on out there aren't really any protections for us, so our 24 hours is up.
Ah.
Right, that, yeah.
So, based on that assumption, I took some initiative and saw
What you needed to
something
see.
I probably shouldn't have. Right, exactly.
Right.
And that's it.
How far away, approximately?
She's
Not close.
Okay.
Not close. Not exactly far. Chris, can you just clarify for me? Does it look like she's like casting like invisibility, or is it like a visage of this godlike?
yeah,
Like,
you kind of pick up that
being
this is
watching
probably
over us?
like her visage or her avatar, not her
Okay.
herself. Like there is a bit of like
Right.
you can
Like
kind
this
of
isn't
see through
this
her.
isn't a being. Yeah, this isn't like a being that's actively hanging out within these walls. It's like it's a visage of a god that's watching us.
Yes. Yeah. And
Is
she's
okay.
above
Okay.
the spire. So she's above the like the
Right.
shield. So she's about
Right.
750 feet like up in the sky.
Right. Yeah. I mean, not close and not physical. It's more of some sort of
For watchful purposes.
hologram. Hologram. Huh.
Like some sort of projection of some sort?
Right. Right. Yeah.
Like
Something like
a reverse
Kane.
camera.
Like Kane. Like a what?
I don't know.
No. More like how Kane has his buddies, but it's more potent is the best way I could describe it. But that's neither here nor there. The point is, everything we do and say will be watched, and that means there's no guarantees for the people around us either. So, going into this scouting room, we just have to be aware of that.
I think that she's made it perfectly clear that it doesn't matter what we say or what we do. She thinks she's going to succeed regardless. She's going to allow us to do whatever it is we think is best and attempt to counter it in whatever way she sees is best. I think it doesn't make a difference whether she's watching or not. And I'll just look up into the sky, not knowing where to look or anything, just floating around like some kind of giant balloon. Doesn't make you any less of an idiot. And then I'll just keep walking.
Okay.
I'll look where she is, see if there's any reaction.
You roll again.
I can roll perception too.
Yeah, roll a perception.
My God, I was gonna call it.
With my flash of genius, total 20.
You haven't, you see her above you, and she's kind of staring at the ground. But you notice, without a doubt, she's kind of like skimming like the whole place, and then just for a moment, you see a smile come across her face, and she slowly turns her head towards you. Um, and because this is the first time you've seen her without her helmet, I'll just throw her picture on this.
Mm.
You see the two sets of eyes on both sides of the face.
Cool. She a character out of Tears of the Kingdom, or
No, I had an artist.
no? I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
The ears.
I don't.
I was.
He could have used Tears of the Kingdom as inspiration.
Looks good.
Yeah. No, I was pleasantly impressed with the artwork. I always think it's incredible people who can draw and come up with stuff like that. It's so cool. Okay, yeah, you guys make your way down the infirmary after that fun encounter.
Yep.
We'll switch back to Alvin music. Um, as you make your way down to the infirmary, you do hear like some people running around, and like you hear the clinking of footsteps, and you hear some people yelling, and it's though magic exists and healing is powerful in this realm. I mean, health potions are stronger and things like that. You get a sense that it's a little different here. And you see like a paladin or a cleric, he's casting like a high level healing spell, and you know for a fact that would cure any of your injuries without a doubt. But you see the wounds struggling to close on the scout. And Oda stands at the entrance and she says, "This is more of our curse. Our wounds are not easily healed, just like the wounds we have left on this realm. It takes a little more primitive medicine and magic to keep ourselves alive." And as you kind of scan the room, you see TJ and Father Lee standing over a patient, and TJ's casting his healing, and you hear him just slightly muttering to Theta, the goddess of mercy, trying to help this poor soul. But you kind of get the sense that this man is on his way out. His
He has to
wounds are
mark off
pretty.
his spell slots for that, right?
Yeah, yeah. And you see Thalilee's like trying to her hand on his shoulder and is trying to like help intervene. Not intervene. That makes no sense. Intervene death. She's trying to help intervene the death. She's trying to assist TJ. And standing in the center with like a slight like bandage on his forearm is, you recognize Jin, the scout that you guys ran into when you were with Brega, who gave Brega some problems and was kind of annoyed at your guys' presence. He stands kind of amongst his wounded scouts, and he's just kind of taking the moment in.
Is he okay? So approachable. There's nobody like in our way to make the.
No, no, like there's a clear like alley that
And
you can walk
Oda
up.
is with us. Is she leading us there?
No, she's kind of you notice that she's taking a moment to like go to each scout and just try to show that she's here and try to encourage them.
I will take out my lute and play a very slow, pleasant tone, just very slow and methodical. I'll linger around where TJ and you said Thally were
Yep.
hanging out, and not interrupt them. Just try to be very subtle background music, and I'll weave a little bit of magic into it. I'm not using anything, but
Yeah,
just
just for that.
for bolstering, and then look to the rest of the group and before we actually get over to where this scout is, we can see them. Just to the group. Is there any way we want to approach this? Does anyone else want to speak up and say anything? Are there any one of us who specialize in survival who might want to go and speak on the same language that the scout might understand? And am I to just step forward and ask the questions?
I think my
Owen?
internet just cut
Yeah,
out there for a second.
My mic cut out, or was I talking too
No,
quietly?
my internet
Oh.
hiccups, so I didn't hear
I
all what
mean-
you said.
I was under the impression that they were going to give some kind of debrief, and then we would be able to pick up on anything that we wanted to ask about. I didn't think we would just be asking questions here. Otherwise, I would have just said, "Give me the debrief."
Well, then I suppose we can just follow along with Ota and wait for her to arrive at the scouts then. If that's how you want to handle it. I was also under that impression, but it seems upon further inspection, now that we've arrived here, that that's not quite the case. Unless we want to wait for Ota herself to make her way around to all of the wounded.
You see as she's kind of made half her way and has gotten close to where Jin is, she stopped circling and has started to make her way. Like she was just doing it on her way to Jin. To make it seem like she's not ignoring them.
Okay, so I may have misread the situation then.
No, you read it correctly. It was just like she recognized, oh, walking past my wounded troops to go talk to the one person who kind of doesn't look good. So she just took a moment
Gotcha.
to
And I'll continue playing my lute and follow along behind.
um,
As we walk through, I want to cast, just to help as much as I can. I'm gonna cast burn a level 3 spell slot and cast Aura of Vitality, and it would be up to 10 things, but a little bit of healing to just some of the things in the area. So just as we're walking through this infirmary, a healing aura is radiating from me to hopefully aid a few that might otherwise not make it, or ease the suffering of a couple.
I like that.
If possible.
Go ahead and take inspiration.
Yeah. Will do.
I like that. I always forget the inspirations, I think. Yeah, so you make your way there, and Oda speaks up. What is the report? And Jin, it was a normal scouting. We were out west, and we were ambushed from the ground. They came through out of tunnels. I've never attacked us like that. A couple of my best men went down very quickly, including my brother. We sent off the flare and reinforcements arrived. We were able to push them back. We quickly burned the bodies. But on our way back, we were continuously attacked by different beasts that we've never seen before. Winged horrors,
What winged
creatures,
what?
wing horrors, like and um, I did I did hear a roar of a dragon, um, and but what was most shocking was there were machines attacking us, not warforged, but golems of some sort. Yeah, but their minds, their cores were corrupted. One of them, we slayed one of them and it exploded, eradicating the two men that took it down. Um, and so we made it here with our wounded, and it seems that you also had your own business with the siege. And that's all I have to report.
Creatures,
All right.
dragons, winged horrors, and beasts. Out in just the open? What were you scouting?
We we were out there like we normally are, tracking, seeing if we see her army move, see if we see their scouting parties, um, looking for other ways into the town. Standard procedure.
Did were these tunnels that they came out of already there, or did they just burst forth from new ones?
They bursted forth through new ones. There had never been reports of tunnels where we were, and we were trying to go farther west to see if we could find anything new. But we had been. That was one of our campsites that we've had to hunker down before, and we've never run into those tunnels before.
You have. I look to Empress. Do you have anything to help deal with that if they bring that to the city? If they come from below, do you? The walls will do you nothing if they can tunnel beneath them.
She does. I think that just pushes the agency of your mission tomorrow to a higher level because I don't think we have anything. We could maybe have our dwarves um, lay faults in the ground so that way if they dig past a fault it might cave in on them. But I don't know. That's a new tactic of theirs that I can't say I'm prepared for.
Well, if time is of the essence, so much so that we have these new types of enemies, which we have no way of defending you against, you have no way of defending yourself against, seems to have pushed our timeline up much quicker. Perhaps we leave right away.
Yeah.
I perhaps you do, but I do recommend that you take you stay the night, um, because you you will probably be attacked in on the Zeppelin if they have winged beasts or be it the mother herself. You will be attacked, so I think it is best that you are well rested. At the end of the day, if we knew this information or if we did not know this information, even if, especially if we did not know this information, the plan would be as such. This information, I don't think, is enough to change the plan. The best chance of success is you heading out in the morning.
with what we're doing, I guess, yeah, we do want to make sure we're well rested for it.
Hmm. Well, the sooner we get in our rest, the sooner we can leave.
Very well.
That's true.
You can return to the chambers as you wish.
Yeah.
As you guys start to head back, TJ joins you and follow Lee. And you guys kind of walk out. Erwin, you can't help but look back up into the sky and see that the mother is gone.
All right. Interesting. I don't see her anymore. I don't think that necessarily means we're in the clear,
Oh.
but her person isn't here anymore. I'm just trying to give updates. I know.
Maybe she's just not focused on us right now.
She's a goddess. She's there whether you can see her or not.
I know.
That's why it doesn't matter. I appreciate your constant updates. It's a very valuable thing to this group and to myself. I just want to make sure that you have are setting the right expectations for yourself. That's all.
Fair enough.
I'm sure I am. All right.
As we walk back, I want to hang back or shift to the side wherever Tully is. Tully?
Yeah, she's kind of walking in the back.
Hey, I just wanted to ask you, things have been kind of crazy. You're why we're here and on this grand adventure and world-saving mission. I just wanted to check in that you're still the emissary that you were originally, right? You still are connected to the god you serve, and you are still a messenger of them.
Yes, I serve my goddess faithfully. I I am
Yeah.
here to guide you, to help you in whatever way I can, within my own restrictions by the gods. I
Okay. That's good. I just wanted to seeing if you are still a guide. I just wanted to ask you if you think or feel or if you've gotten any direction otherwise that we're still on the right path. Just I guess I'm just looking for a bit of assurance that we're heading in the right direction and we're not missing something. Uh, do you think we're still heading the right way in what we're doing?
as far as I'm aware, we are taking action, and that is the most assured right way you can go. I do not know what tomorrow brings, or the day after tomorrow, or the days after tomorrow, but I do believe we are on the right path. The dagger has led us here. We know where the crystal is. Everything is, from what I understand, working. As I see it, it is totally within reason to question as you come to the end of an adventure. What chapters did you miss? What things were avoided because the DM totally forgot about them? Who knows? But either way, we are here now. And this story, this chapter, is coming to a conclusion.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to check.
Yes,
Thanks.
of course. May you walk in her light.
Stand up a little taller as he walks, his head will tilt up a bit more as he picks up the pace a bit more, keep up with the group, and walks a bit with a bit more assurance in his step.
Yeah. So you guys, is anyone else want to do anything else before? Cool. Excuse me. You guys make it back to your um, sleeping arrangements, and you guys kind of take a moment to wind down. You've a lot has happened to you, and you'll take a moment to think about what has happened to you over the past couple weeks. I mean, not long ago, none of you knew each other, besides, of course, TJ and Illumino, but truly, none of you really knew everyone. You answered a call to a quest to save some kids, and now you're here in lands that don't even exist on maps that you're aware of, fighting a goddess that wants to consume all. How quickly your lives have changed. You take a few moments and you find that Soul has heated up nice baths for you all, and you guys take some time and recuperate and slowly wind down for the night. And you fall asleep. Um, except one. One of you do not fall asleep. One of you is a little more anxious. One of you is a little disturbed. You had a brush with the goddess. Yanrick, can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh. Okay. Constitution saving throw. Ooh, that's a nat 1. We're gonna go ahead and use my freshly gained inspiration to re-roll that.
Perfect.
Better. 15.
Okay. If you kept the nat 1, you would have suffered one level of exhaustion, as you did not benefit from a long rest.
Bad.
However, you still awake in the middle of the night. That image of when you were at the top of the spire where the mother's eyes like flashed into your head has popped back into your dreams. It kept waking, like disturbing you, and you are awake. Everyone else is passed out, sound asleep. You know, I don't know how everyone sleeps in their beds. Maybe Kane's holding one of his shadow friends. You see him still wide awake, just like, hey, what's up? Erwin's sleeping in Lockheed's like got a cradle, like a hammock with his hands. But either way, everyone's sound asleep. You are awake by yourself. Is there anything you would like to do? You kind of woken up in this this cold sweat, and really shaken up.
I'll take a moment to wipe myself off and try and calm down a bit, and I'll pull out my axe. And then panic as the music gets intense. No, I'll pull out my axe and I'll give it a good wipe down and set it on my lap and kind of run my hands along the handle and around the head of the axe and use it to ground myself, to remind myself of home, as that's where it came from my adoptive father, all the rest of the adults from the village that helped raise me, who taught me what I know about life in the world, and just thinking of home, remembering that connection, feeling the actual connection as home, as the power that I was gifted from them through this axe.
Yeah,
Can be felt by me, and just feeling that connection to help ground myself in remembering the conversation with Holly to just help center myself and yeah.
Remind me, what was your adopted father's name?
His name is Derek Woodfella.
You hear Derek Woodfellow's voice for the first time in a long time from outside the door. Son, where are you? We got some wood to cut.
What?
And as you
What?
kind of look around, you're in your childhood home.
What? What's happening? Uh. Okay. Yeah. I'll, I'll be right there.
All right, don't take too long. We got a lot of wood. And
Gonna.
you hear a, and he's singing his song he always sang when he chopped the wood. You hear the thunk as he's cutting up some firewood.
I'll. I'll look around the room. Is it
Yeah.
as it was? Is there any abnormalities I'm noticing? Things out of place?
No, you're looking around. You take in kind of your surroundings, and as you're kind of looking around, you see a mirror, and you kind of look at yourself, and you see your 10-year-old self.
Right. Well, if I'm my 10-year-old self, I'm looking at that window, ready to jump out the back and run off and go be mischievous instead of helping out with anything around the house. So I go to open that window.
You're able to your dad has put like a special like lock on it to try to stop you, but he knows a little better, and you are able to get it no problem and able to jump off out the window. And uh, as almost if you have better hearing, you hear him laugh and goes, "Have fun, kid." And as you storm off, what are you gonna go do?
Uh, well, I might I might rummage about the some of the buildings on the outskirts um, of the town, see if there's any fun things I could grab that could be a makeshift sword or shield or something.
Yeah,
Might do that for a bit, and then eventually I would want to go to the. We don't. I don't think there would necessarily be a library, but like maybe the central town building might have a bit of a book collection wherever it would be. I would go to read the hero stories. Would be what I would head off to do
yeah,
after playing around for a bit.
okay. So go ahead and give me a investigation check, or perception check as you try to find a sword or a shield.
Do I still have my bonus for my magical items for
Yeah,
perception?
yeah. Just roll as normal.
Okay. 16.
All right. So what do you want to find?
Some wooden lid for a shield. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Something I could hold and pretend to have a shield, and then a good stick
Okay.
or a disconnected tool handle or something that could be a sword.
Yeah, yeah. You find a good like a broomstick that's been screwed out of the broom, so it kind of has given it's got some length to it too, so you're able to really have your hero might, and you're kind of ha 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 ha, as
Yeah.
10-year-olds do, having a good time slaying a great beast. And then you're like, oh, all right, well, you go by and you see um, one of your favorite elderly people, Aunt May. Um, and she sees you and she tosses you an apple from her apple farm.
Hey,
And
Spider-Man.
yeah, and she's like, "Have fun. Look out for my nephew Peter." And you head to the library and you find the hero section and you're really excited and you're diving into it. And then as you go to pull a book, it you hear and part of the bookshelf starts to turn in and opens to a hallway that you've never seen before.
Do I
But
do I still have my sword and shield?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm all about it.
What is happening?
And I hold the shield up, get the sword ready, and step in and go down the hallway.
Yeah, you go
After,
down the
after
hallway.
I look first to make sure nobody's seeing me, and then I sneak in.
Yeah, no one's seen you. You head down and there's some spider webs and there's some spiders and whatnot. And um out of the corner like a fake cardboard cobalt stops, kind of pops out, and you react and you and you stab it, and the cardboard collapses. And as you make your way down the hallway, you come into a room that has a small pedestal, and on the pedestal it says, "The greatest book of heroes ever to be written, the truest legends of the heroes." As you
Yeah.
go to, oh, sorry.
Oh, no, that yeah, I'm going for that book for sure.
As you touch the book, it feels warm. You pull your hand back, and there's blood on your hand. You take a moment, and you snap awake. You are in a different room, and in front of you is the body of Commander Ragethorn, with your axe covered in blood. And that's where we'll take our break.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll resume our episode.
Ah, music.
Okay, Yanrick, you are standing over the body of Commander Ragethorn. Your axe is bloodied with his blood. Um,
Panic, 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 healing magic.
panic, 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 healing magic. All right,
Yep.
what are you casting exactly?
I will cast. Uh, I've got Cure Wounds
Okay,
at second level.
perfect. You find you take a moment to collect yourself, and you quickly rally, and you put your hands on Commander Ragethorn, and you kind of channel the magic through yourself, and nothing happens.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Try again. Because I have healing magic, and that's it.
You could investigate the body.
No, it's panic time. It's magic. Magic cast number 2.
Okay. You try to rally a little bit more. You kind of put yourself in a stoic mood of like, I have to do this. I have to save this person. And you, with all the might that you've ever tried to push out healing magic, try to let it flow through you into this commander, and nothing happens once again.
I mean, you know what they say. Third time's the charm.
At first you don't succeed.
If
Try and try again.
try again. See 3 times. Yeah. Second one not working. what's happening? And then I would take a second to look and see
Yeah,
what's going
go
on.
ahead and give me a investigation check.
Don't roll on that one.
I'll do what I want, Tim.
Okay.
It's not one. You called it, Tim. You called it.
No,
As far as
I'm going to make use of a thing I have.
Do you have lucky?
Oh, wait, where is it? I thought I saw it. Hold on, no. Where'd it go? There it is. Magical guidance. I can spend a sorcery point to reroll the d20 for an ability check. Yep. So I'm going to do that. Spend a sorcery point and reroll investigation.
Don't roll a 6.
That is so much better.
Ooh, that is nice. So at first you start to panic again. You start to hyperventilate, and you kind of feel like a panic attack coming to the surface. And you look at your own axe, and you look at the scene, and as you look at the scene, you realize this man has been dead a while. This wasn't done by your hands. You just unfortunately have desecrated a body. But upon further investigation, you find that there is a broadsword driven into his back. And at the point of contact where the sword has entered, there looks to be burn damage, like a third degree burn all across his back as the sword was driven into him.
Oh, thank goodness. Wasn't me. Okay. I'll look around, try and figure out where I am.
You look like this kind of looks like his studies. Like you see like his armor kind of on a like mannequin, like pristine, kind of sitting there. You see a bunch of maps and books, and very much like a commander's kind of room.
All right. Need to go find something. All right. So I'll poof my axe away, as it is my packed weapon, and I can do that. So I'm not running around with a bloody axe.
Yeah.
And then I will just in case one last time cast Spare the Dying on him as I leave. Just in case.
Just in case.
Like yeah, might as well try. And I will as I'm like backing out of the room, do a quick cursor glance to see if I can figure out anything else about what might have happened here. I'm not a detective or anything, but if I can notice a boot print that came in from the blood, or a broken window or something.
Yeah, we'll use your investigation of an 18 still. You notice on the floor, boot prints singed into the ground.
All right, I don't do fire. That's not mine. All right, time to go and find somebody. I'm not going to be running through the halls yelling help, but I am going to head to where I know there are people, which is our room, to get anybody else.
Yeah, you're able to you quickly, though you haven't really been given a tour, you kind of you've been in enough maybe buildings and whatnot that you can kind of follow a design.
I've been indoors before.
Yeah, you've been indoors before. You know he's on the outskirts. It's a cylinder building. You kind of follow your way back to the center. You follow along hallway. You're able to find your place. You open the door. You come into the room, and you find all your companions fast asleep still.
Okay. I'm not even gonna try and like be subtle about it. Everybody, wake up! Help! I need help.
5 more minutes.
No more minutes. No, now.
You seem
Um,
quite alerted,
okay.
Yanrick.
Yeah, something's going on. Illumia, you know how you keep worrying about like people sneaking in and killing the Empress?
Did it happen?
No, but the knight captain. It happened to him.
Rawthorn, Hawthorne Heights,
Rachel?
Ragethorn, exactly. Well, it's just weird. Just a voice just came out of the sky and totally reminded me of him.
Why?
I'm terrible
why?
with names.
Why are your hands all? And
Oh, that's his blood. I didn't do it though. I made sure of that. He's
That you
dead.
didn't do.
inside
Yes, I made
check.
sure.
I don't know why I put the sentence of I didn't do it. I'm sure of that. I
Total
made sure of that.
23.
It's such a
Yeah.
Total 23.
Yeah,
I didn't do it.
he's telling the truth.
Okay. All right.
Let me back up a bit. I had a nightmare kind of thing because of what we saw in the tower, or what I saw in the tower. I woke up and then I started having a vision. I was a kid again, and I went on blah blah blah. I moved out of the room. I went and did a thing, and I came back to it with my axe. I had chopped into his body, but he was already dead. But then I found there's another sword in his back, and there's fire and stuff. So it wasn't me.
The building's
Okay.
on fire.
No, he was a little bit
Right.
when he got stabbed in the back.
Right.
There's a boot print. We need to find a guard or somebody and let somebody know.
I'm gonna flip out Lockheed.
We have to go
You'll-
tell the
yeah,
Empress's guards.
Okay,
something.
yeah. You're rationalizing this awfully well.
I panicked earlier.
Wait, have you done this before?
No, but I panicked earlier.
Oh, so you got it out of your system.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And I made, like I said, I made sure it wasn't me. Tried to help him. I couldn't do that.
Okay.
Go. We need to go find guards.
I
I
think
found
you
my way
get up
back
and,
here. I
like,
didn't see
pick up our stuff
anybody.
and get TJ and just start walking.
Yeah. Very quick, mechanically, you do all have benefited from a long rest. This seems to be more in the morning. So you are officially level. You have officially leveled up. as well.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I just wanted
we
to clear
have
that.
we have lost the benefits of Hero's Feast.
Yep.
Take those.
And 5th level spells for our boy Tim.
Ooh.
Hmm. When I hit level 9, nothing pops up.
Because you get new level spells. Being 5th
Yeah,
level
you gotta manage
spells.
your spells.
Yeah.
You'll have more
Just okay.
stuff you can learn, and then stuff.
HP is
Is maxed. And your your Song of Rest goes up to a D8, Tim. So yeah, you get the 5th level spells and Song of Rest.
I want a feat.
He's a feet lover.
You
You're
got
pretty
him.
great. I don't think I do.
Yeah, I was thinking halfway through break, I was just like, oh, I should have told them as we went on break, go ahead and level yourself.
No, it's better to do it now.
I was just sitting in my living room, just like, ah.
I mean, this way, I'm able to tell Tim what he gets. Easier.
That's true.
So I
He
have
just
to
needs his
quickly-
handheld.
I need to quickly choose what I'm going to pick, just really quick.
Yeah. Spellcaster things. Pick what you're gonna pick. Your new spells. Not a
Yeah,
no
and
problem.
and I will say this because of the awkwardness of it. If in between sessions you want to pick different spells, we don't have to wait for a long rest. You can just rotate them out for the sake of.
You could
The
think
awkwardness of this.
Awaken.
I didn't mean to do that.
That's such a fun spell.
What the heck?
So I can learn teleportation circle.
Yeah, but
You could.
do we know any teleportation? To any circles? Oh yeah,
No.
there's the one in the palace, right?
Yeah.
There's that one.
That's probably not worth it.
Yeah.
I could do scrying. I could do raise dead.
You could do animate object and have 10 tiny creatures. Just do the slow down combat.
Copper coin army.
There's also Awaken. Oh, Synaptic Static. Oh, that's a good spell.
Oh, that is a good spell.
Yeah. It's basically fireball, but if the creature fails their save, they remove a d6 from everything basically. From
Oh, that
attack rolls
is
and ability checks, not saves. Oh, and con saves for concentration. So that's good.
And now I get to choose two.
decisions,
What
decisions.
spells do you know right now?
You think it's tough as a bard? Try being a warlock, man. You get like 3 spell slots and like 10 spells.
All right, I am.
Which
That's
is why you
why.
forget older spells that don't level up as well. Get
I'm
Yeah.
newer
Why
ones.
fighter, rogue are some of my favorite classes. I just
by
hit
the
level.
by the way, Chris, thus far I've been choosing all legacy versions of the spells.
Mhm.
I know that you didn't
Y-
tell us that
y-
we have to follow that, but
yeah, it's because the new ones that haven't been like imported into 2024, they don't have a legacy. So a spell like Silvery Barbs, I'm pretty sure it doesn't say legacy. Yeah,
no, I
it
know.
doesn't say legacy for Silvery Barbs because it hasn't been imported in 2024.
I understand. I'm just letting him know that the
Yeah.
ones that I'm choosing, when I choose them, if they have 2 options, I'm choosing the
Oh, yeah,
legacy
then, yeah.
version of them.
enough.
Because I we
I'm not
That's not a big deal
because
at this point.
stronger healing.
Yeah,
I'm okay.
because buff the healer, right?
You're gonna need it.
Yeah, we'll need it.
I am further choosing things that do not benefit the party in combat. I am just the
Oh,
worst.
good.
Just the worst in
I mean,
combat.
we already knew that.
All of my things
Oh wait, I
are
just realized I couldn't grab the feet.
not combat focused, like literally everything. So, I'm not gonna. Chris can go look and see if he wants to. What I chose, I will not tell the rest of you.
Okay.
All right, let's go check out his character sheet, guys.
Yeah, just go look at
Everyone,
the
everyone
character
open
sheet
his
you got.
character sheet.
I have
those
it
make
all.
sense for your
refresh
character.
I am not gonna do that to him, guys. He
Because you're
wants
healer,
it
I
to
have
be a
to have-
surprise.
Because you already did it. Is that why?
No, I didn't.
Because he's a good friend.
But I do have those spells make a lot of
Alright,
sense
Slayer
for
roll.
Illumio and the way you're playing them.
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm all done. I'm all done. So
Everyone else?
Unfortunately, I have 2 spell lists worth of spells to skim through because of Divine Soul Sorcerer. I have to pick through Sorcerer and
you have
Cleric spells.
cleric. Yeah.
So I need just. I think I know what I'm going to take. I just want to double check
Yeah, no
something
worries,
real
no worries.
quick.
all right. Well, if he's
What I'm
holding
thinking-
everybody up, then I'm gonna keep looking just in case. Because I could have chosen Dominate Person or Greater Restoration.
Awaken.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at that. That's crazy. Yep.
Best spell in the game.
That's.
Ooh. Rary's Telepathic Bond.
Mm,
Hmm.
that is a good one.
It sure is. It's a 5th level spell slot, though.
Yeah, you can guess there is a ritual.
Oh, I only have 1 5th level spell slot.
Yeah. That's why it's good to pick ritual spells like Telepathic Bond. Wait, you said we can take the new versions of feet and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. All right.
Just if it's like dramatically
He's
different, just remind me how it's
yeah.
different.
The way he said all right,
Yeah,
I
because
was like, this
I
guy
just
is
I
so
just remembered
nefarious.
there's a Mage Slayer, which is so good.
Yeah, the way he said all right, I was like, this is nefarious. This guy's
I
gonna
know
come
it's
out with
nothing that
some
breaks the game. It's
garbage.
just that Mage Slayer basically you get once per short or long rest, legendary resistance for intelligence, wisdom, and charisma save. Uh, yeah, and that's it. Once per long or short rest. And when you damage creatures, they have disadvantage on their concentration checks.
Nice. Does it work on a god?
Is it a creature?
It's a myth.
Does it bleed?
Ah, let me ask you: do you bleed?
Yes, I'm doing that because I don't want to be mind controlled.
uh, yeah. Okay. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, everybody else good?
Sure.
I've been good. I've been leveled up since last week. Okay, all these other schmucks think that you're only supposed to level up in this
Sorry,
long rest.
sorry, I forgot, Jason. I'm so sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, dude, you Quebecoian.
So you guys rally behind Yanrick as he comes in, slightly panicked and worse for wear. You said you're gonna go look for a guard. Are you looking for a guard, or are you heading back to show them the body, just to make sure I completely understand where you guys are going?
I figured find somebody, some guard, so they could alert the Empress, or
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, make sure
Um,
that somebody else isn't getting currently stabbed while we look at a dead body.
Now that you've taken a moment to collect yourself and you've rallied your people, you notice that the guards that are outside your residency are missing. You also notice that it's pretty dark. There's a lack of light in the spire.
Right. Okay. This sucks.
There's no music.
I don't know what's going on. We, we we need to find somebody.
Um,
I'm
I mean, I could just break for the castle and bring one of you with me.
I think we need to make our way to the Empress immediately.
All right.
Down to the throne room. Right.
Okay.
Straight away.
Um, Yonrik. Hmm.
How about I stay with the body with Yanru?
Okay. If that's what you'd like to do.
I mean, that we
I
might
mean,
be able to look around, see what maybe what happened, and they're not like, oh my God, Yanrick ran away, he's a criminal. So
Should I take 10 minutes and make it so that all of us can talk to each other in our minds from any distance?
wait, you're telling me I could have your sultry voice in my mind?
Of course.
I don't know if we even want to split up right now. If there's somebody here killing the captain of the knights, I think we want to stick together.
And go for the Empress immediately.
Yeah, that
Yes.
make sure. Yeah,
Okay. Fine.
All right.
I am going to cast Longstrider on myself.
Okay.
And I am going to lift up Illumio. Unless somebody else would rather go. Because it was proposed that Kane and Yanrick stay here.
Yeah, but we're just saying that
I
we should all
We're
go to the
not.
stick
Okay,
together.
so I'm just gonna break for it then. Um, I mean,
We're
feasibly,
just
who should I
going.
bring?
We're just going downstairs. Not, it's not that far.
Oh, Are we in the castle?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, yeah. Our sleeping quarters were
Oh
in like
man, I didn't even
first floor up in the
realize.
spire. Yeah, we
I
were in
totally
the
We're
building.
just going
forgot. Okay, all
downstairs.
right. No, never mind. Then
Yeah.
no
They
long
didn't want
charter
me back at the
cast. All right,
tavern.
no
Is
long
that it?
charter cast.
They
Then
knew the
let's
trouble
do
you
it.
would cause.
We don't want you frolicking in the snow.
All right, yeah. Then let's do it. Let's do it.
Perfect. You guys start to head downstairs like you're following the long circle hallway until you find the stairs and you start to climb. And on one of the steps you find a body of a guard. He has been cleaved in two, and where he's been cleaved, it's been completely singed.
Lightsabers.
I point out that's like the knight captain. Whoever's doing this has got some fire abilities.
Can I think back to try to recall if I remember what would have caused this?
Sure. Give me a history check.
Does TJ have searing smite?
22.
You have not seen anything like this before.
Then we double our efforts, continue moving as quickly as possible.
Don't trip on the body.
Thank you. I was gonna.
As you guys start to head down, you hear the clashing of swords. And as you come into the lobby, you see a creature, a suit of armor, standing about 10 feet tall with a two-handed broadsword and a small glow just above the hilt that kind of goes up the sword. And he's battling two guards. And as you guys kind of rally, you realize who like he's battling these two guards. And in one swoop, he just cleaves them through their armors, through their armors, through their blocks. And the creature turns. Erwin, you recognize this as one of your parents' golems.
Oh, come on.
This is known as a royal incinerator. It is one of the toughest things they ever designed to help protect nobles.
That goes so
However,
hard.
you see the purple corruption leaking through the armor. Let me bring you
Oh,
to the
man.
new page here. It's the fire burns out through its helmet, and purple energy kind of crackles through it, and it points at all of you. Um,
Is there anything I would know about the weaknesses of this thing going into this?
roll me a history check with advantage.
Okay. Total 26.
You know that it is immune to being blind, charmed, exhausted, frightened, and paralyzed.
Okay.
You know that it cannot talk. Um, and as you're aware, it has no vulnerabilities. However, you know that it has a 20 armor class.
Holy smokes.
Okay, so let me clear this initiative order. their list. All right. Everybody, please roll initiative.
All right, I'm just gonna put myself off the table again, and I'll just move Lockheed around.
Yep. Perfect.
Terrible. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
3-8 so far. Oh
my-
the 20 to redeem.
And I have advantage even.
Oh my god.
What's it?
Yeah, the 888 is insane.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have a 14 dex.
Uh-huh. Okay.
All right. Who's playing TJ for us?
We don't have to access to his character. I think
Yeah.
Tim does.
I
Since
do.
it's campaign. Yeah, since it's short
Yeah,
campaign.
you're
So-
going to be the only one who can access it. He doesn't have it
Yeah.
set as public for whatever reason, intentional or not.
Great.
So you're the only one who can see it. So we have no idea what his abilities are.
All right. Well, all he can do is attack. So
Yep.
that's. And he'll just be.
When you
able to-
crit, you smite for like 88 damage.
He leveled up, but
Yeah.
did not take his long rest, so I will take his long rest for him.
How could you? Oh, good.
Okay.
The shield bud is with us.
Ooh, this is a fun character to play. Okay. Yeah. There's still no music, by the way.
And I'm guessing you don't have control over his token, right?
I
That
do
would
not.
be
Yeah.
something
But Chris
could
can
manage.
just.
First, yeah.
Yeah.
But I was saying that to
Change
add it to the initiative tracker.
Gotcha.
What did you get for initiative for him?
I didn't roll yet. 13.
Perfect.
That'll do donkey.
Oh, it changed yours.
not an
so,
8.
Yeah, it's fine since 8 or 13 it's the same order basically.
Unless something else pops up in this
Oh,
fight.
Yeah.
so Illumio had 8 and TJ
Yeah,
had 13. It's backwards right now.
Yeah,
I
okay.
have TJ as 13 as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, it just set both of them to 13.
yeah, because since Tim
Oh,
rolled it
oh.
and he has control over Illumio,
My
it changed in his
selected.
initiative.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's why. Yep. My
Makes
bad.
sense. Okay. Erwin, you're first in initiative.
Well, yeah, man, this is bad news, Bears. Yeah, this is bad news, Bears. I am going to. Can't be charmed. Known vulnerabilities. Okay. You know what, guys? I love playing D&D with my friends, and I just want to have fun. Lockheed is gonna point his finger, and there's like a capsule that's gonna open from it, and I'm going to shoot lightning with lightning bolt out of Lockheed's finger.
All right.
what's
So it's a dex save of 16.
Fails.
Okay. Please roll good. No way! That's despicable. Okay. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It could have been worse.
A lot of threes.
28. Yeah. 28 total lightning damage.
Okay. It's dead. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
It looks quite healthy.
That is average.
And as I send this electric shock through it, the capsule closes on his finger, and I look to everyone, and I go, "No weaknesses! Don't try any of your funny magic on it, Illumio! Just punch it!" And I'm just gonna run up towards it,
It's
and
immune to
that'll be
charm,
the
right?
end of my turn. It is immune to charm.
It's a charmed. What was the?
pretty much any like mentally affecting
All right.
Uh,
So fear.
effects because it's automaton. Yeah.
I just want
I wanted to put the fear of God into this robot.
to. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Perfect.
And turn. I can't
But
end turn.
I do have to say, Royal Incinerator goes so hard.
That's such a good name.
It's turn. It got a 17 on initiative. I was so excited, by the way, when you guys were about to split the party.
I was like,
Yeah.
no, splitting the party. No.
Have two of you fighting this.
No
No
problem.
thanks.
Okay, so it gets 2 attacks. It's going to, for its first round, it's just going to swing its sword normally. So it has a
Normally.
has a plus 13 to hit. So a 15 misses. Rolled a 2.
It does.
So he just auto hits you, right?
Probably. Yes.
Does a 32 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
32, no.
Do
That's
you
a
want me
miss.
to roll or do average damage?
It's up to you.
Do you want to roll some dice?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to
I
you.
wanna roll some
I'm not
dice.
gonna.
Yeah,
So
go
roll
for
some
it.
dice.
Let's see.
Guys, do you think the golem is wise?
That's 20 slashing damage
Okay.
and 7 fire damage
That's not
As
that
it
bad,
slashes into the core, into Lockheed.
Your core.
That is the end of its turn this time.
Not that bad, guys.
Solidly goes, Are you wounded? Do you need me to heal you? Or should I just save my healing for now?
Maybe save it for once one of us goes down.
Very well. Then she's going to cast a small little spell, and let's see. Kane, you have advantage on your next attack. As she kind of like empowers you.
True
A little
strike.
bit. Yeah, kind of. All right, TJ, and then Yannick, and then Kane, then Illumia.
You want to keep going?
Then Lockheed.
Then what's next?
TJ is going to move over to Illumio and cast Warding Bond on Illumio.
But it's Illumio's. It's TJ's turn, not Illumio's.
TJ is going to move over to Illumio and cast Warding Bond on
On Illumio, sorry.
Illumio.
I mixed up the two.
Tim's
Sorry.
protecting himself.
Wow.
This is what TJ did in the last battle. So
That's true.
that's what he's doing this time too.
There's plenty of evidence.
That was an action.
No, there's not because I didn't see it.
I didn't see it, so it didn't happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, this does not say that it is a charm. This is a bonus action. It's called Infernal Challenge. If you have no allies within 5 feet of you, choose one creature within range who can see and hear you. If you have no allies within 5 feet of you, so then he'll move diagonally up and to the left, away from his allies. I can't. That's up and to the right, but that's fine.
Is that
Up to
and
the left would have put him in next to Lockheed.
Is that an Illridger spell? Yeah, it is.
okay, whatever.
Alright.
Yeah. So the
Wait, one quick thing. You said he casted Warding Bond, right?
Oh, then he can't cast Infernal
Yeah, he
Challenge.
can. It's 2-level spells, yeah.
It's a bonus action. Really? Okay.
Yes, but it's
specifically
leveled spells.
why you
It's a
can't do
level
it.
spell.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wait. Isn't it just challenge, but they added the infernal in front of it?
Yeah.
Immediately after an attacker within 30 feet deals damage with an attack against a creature other than you, that doesn't say it's a Oh, you can use your reaction to force the attacker to make a wisdom saving throw. Yeah, that's a reaction. If I had read it, that's what he would have done with his reaction. Any chance I can retroactively make him do that?
Sure. You don't really know his character, so.
Yeah, I'm just reading this for the first time. It's a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
Perfect. What's his wisdom?
Just say that loud, please.
22.
I was talking about the bonus.
It's a +4.
Yes. That's good. Because I have slow, baby!
I should not have been the one to play TJ. Okay.
We just can't. We don't
Yeah,
have
we don't have
access
access to his.
I understand. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was his retroact. The reaction would have happened beforehand, so that was a failure. I don't think he can do anything else as a bonus action. I'm just trying to look real fast.
While you're looking, we'll go ahead and just let Yanrick go, but you can still take your turn if you find something. How about that?
Sure.
Perfect.
All right. Not to make it difficult, but me and Kane actually have the same initiative, even with the
Yeah, go
bonuses.
ahead.
I kind of want to roll a d20 and see who wins.
Roll these.
Rock, paper, scissors.
All right.
Yeah, we can do
Rollies.
it off.
Oh.
Wow.
You barely beat me.
What a great roll off.
Barely
Okay,
beat
so I
All
guess,
right.
Kane, you can go next.
All right. Well, as I said, could you please make it a wisdom save? Because I'm casting slow.
What do I
You
need?
19.
16.
Yeah, he slowed.
Heck yeah.
What does that mean?
So he has a -2 to AC and dexterity saves. It cannot use reactions. On its turn, it can use either an action or a bonus action. It can use both. Regardless of a creature's, can take more than one melee or ranged attack, so only one attack per turn.
Cool, it's just going to use a legendary resistance.
Mhm.
And I don't know if it has spells. If it does, it needs to roll a d20. If it's a casting time of one action. On an 11 or higher, doesn't affect the spell. On lower, the spell takes effect on the next turn.
Okay.
And when does it's saving throw at the end of each of its turns afterwards.
Perfect. Well,
Yeah.
it just shrugs it off. You see it start to like kind of slow and freeze up, and it kind of like pumps its shoulder, and the fire that's in his helmet piece kind of ignites a little stronger, and he's able to kind of overpower the
Alright.
spell.
And as my bonus action, I'll stick. Which one is it? I'll go with Elrond, the fighter with the full plates, right beside it.
Perfect.
And that is my turn.
All right, now
French
Yanrick.
accent.
Hey. Right. I should have figured out what I was doing. We're gonna. Yeah. I have spells for things. We're gonna not get close to that thing. We're going to bonus action. We're gonna start with just getting spiritual weapon out there. So, whoop. Teeny little hammer, axe looking thing. It's so small. We're gonna cast that.
It's the only thing that didn't get upscaled.
Yeah. I see. That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
9 force damage. And where's my thingy? What's it? Once return, half the damage. So Lockheed can take 4 healing,
Sweet.
and then for my action, I will. Where am I here? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll go over to here, and I will swing my axe twice and send out 2 blades of energy as I shoot some Eldritch Blasts at this guy. Eldritch Blast. Nice. A 27 and a 26. Heck yeah.
Nice.
That'll be 10 and 8 force damage. What's the wording on this? Let's return half the damage of Eldritch Blast and spiritual weapon and give it tremendous healing to an ally. Lucky can take 1 more healing because I'll do that healing instead of the thing. I forgot I can do one of them.
Oh
Maybe-
wait, I
maybe
forgot.
work out exactly.
I need to roll 2d10 for my the dagger. Wait.
So 1 more
Yeah.
health on the Lockheed.
Because I forgot the
Or wait.
dagger special ability. So he would have taken 7 damage when I summoned my echo.
Perfect.
I forgot about that.
TJ's not going to do anything extra, by the way. You can advance the initiative.
Okay.
Actually, I forget what you had said because it's been a couple weeks. When I do the healing from Eldritch Blast, is it all the damage
Yes.
from the Eldritch Blast? In that case, I'll do that for healing for Lockheed, so it's 9 total.
It's your total damage from Eldritch Blast in a turn.
Cool. So yeah, it'll be 9 healing, so 4 more on top of what I said. Sorry. All right, I'm done.
All right. Illumio.
Illumio is going to. Nope. That is. Why is this? Why is the scale 75 feet? Okay.
It's you're in range. If it's
It's basically whatever you get on your ruler divided by 3.
Oh, there's no.
Because I checked
Okay.
it like with my what?
Gotcha.
Wait, is it more than?
He's gonna cast Bane.
Oh, by 4.
Bane.
Yeah, each of these squares is 20 feet for some reason.
It's a big
This just
map, and
allows
it
me
wasn't
to
scaling correctly.
Target more creatures. I don't care about that. So it's a first level Bane. Charisma 15.
Okay, it has a plus 12 on charisma saving throws.
Okay.
24.
Silvery barbs.
Wow.
16.
I will give the advantage to Lockheed or Erwin. And then I'm going to use. Gosh dang it! Where the heck did it go? There it is. I'm going to use Unsettling Words. I'm going to use one of my Bardic Inspirations. Why won't it let me? There we go. This is not a saving throw. The creature just gets minus a d8 on the next, subtracted from the next saving throw that it makes before the start of my next turn.
Okay, cool. Huh.
And that's the end of Illumio's turn.
You could
All right.
have
I was
in a
prepared that
different
time.
order to pick that on your Bane.
I should have done Unsettling Words and then Bane and then Silvery Barbs to try and. Although that wouldn't have. Yeah, that would have been the right way to do it. Yeah. Okay. Well, lessons learned.
Bane.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Eric would advocate for me being able to go back and redo that.
That's up to Chris,
Lucky.
not me.
It's your turn.
Yes, it is my turn. I am just gonna wail on this guy. I get 2 attacks per turn, right? with
Yeah.
Lockheed? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna wail on him. So this first one is plus 10 to hit. 29 will hit. So this now for the first time, because I'm actually hitting with my actual person since I've been upgraded. That's
Oh,
I mean I'm this red energy that's coursing through his arm kind of collides with this thing's chin. And so that's gonna be total 32 force damage.
You feel
Um,
as you're staring down your parents' invention, your family name is on this, and it's being used against you, and so you feel a rage overcome you, and it transfers into
yeah,
Lockheed.
yeah.
I just realized, Tim, did you
It's
take
definitely causing.
sorry, Tim, did you take a feat at level 8?
We're doing
You got
flanking,
one.
yes.
Yeah, you can do flanking.
No, my
ASI?
echo is not a
Okay.
creature.
Oh
Yeah.
man, dude, you're so stupid, Felix.
Sorry, I'm a Quebecois.
Why didn't you have Matt Mercer design the class differently?
Why did you have Matt Mercer
yeah,
make
it's
it
your fault.
even more broken?
Yeah, make it definitively
Okay.
the best
So
subclass to the
then
game.
I will do another one. Another attack on this thing. That is not gonna hit. Total 18.
Nope.
Oh wait. No, the advantage on Silvery Barb is only for ability checks and saving throws, right?
No, attack rolls as well.
Attack rolls.
But theoretically I would have used it on the first one.
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll count the 18 and the 19 or the 29 as your first two rolls.
Okay,
So,
I like
first
that.
attack.
That sounds lovely. 27.
that hits.
Okay.
I was wrong, Felix. I took an ASI.
No. What did you take?
I don't know. Wisdom and intelligence.
Ew.
Isn't that 4th level? Do that one.
Total 18 force damage.
I
Okay.
chose.
Yeah. As the red energy pulses through Lockheed. And I have a range of 10. I'm gonna just disengage my bonus action and step back. So that way he's still in my range, but I'm not in his. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Huh?
Back up more. So he provokes an attack from my echo.
He's gonna move. He's gonna follow you.
Okay, fair enough.
And he's going to do his not normal attack. Let's see if
boy.
it hits before I explain it.
Oh boy.
29.
Yeah, I'll hit.
You see him grab his sword, like halfway down the sword, and he brings it above his head, and he pierces Lockheed. Please give me a strength saving throw.
Oof. Okay, I have a +8 on this.
You need a 22.
14 or higher. 14 or higher.
Okay, I have it's a 20, and then I'm gonna use Flash of Genius to pump that up to a 24.
Okay. So you are impaled. However, you are not impaled into the ground.
Okay.
So the sword pierces Lockheed and
me or just Lockheed?
just Lockheed. It just misses
Okay.
you. But you're still going to take damage here. Okay. 2 max.
That's not something we like to hear when the DM says, "Ooh, 2 max."
Yeah.
30 slashing damage. And
TJ's going to take 10. Wait, has he already used his reaction?
Nope. Because
Uh,
he would have used it. You said it on the first attack, like at the start of combat. But then his turn came, hasn't
Yep.
used it since. Very good.
He's got his reaction back if you want to use something.
either way, you
Wait,
take.
why you-
You also take 8 fire damage.
Okay. Are you taking 10 or no?
When a creature within 10 feet of you takes damage, you can use your reaction to magically take that damage instead.
Oh, so you would take the full damage?
He's also not within 10.
Yeah.
He's not?
No.
I mean, how much
It's like
space is...
15 away.
He's
Blocky.
15 away.
For
Yeah.
squares.
Alright, well,
Wait, no, he's large,
no,
right? Blocky, he's
not.
large.
Yeah, he's large. He's
So, yeah,
within.
yeah.
He's within 10. Right?
I mean, he
no,
would've-
he's still within. He's still 15.
No,
He
yeah,
would've-
it's 15, yeah, right? Because it's one square here, one
He's in
square
10.
there,
He's in
so
10.
that's
He's in 10.
He would
No,
he
it's
would have wanted to
15.
be within 10 feet anyways. Also,
Okay.
all of his allies within 10 feet of him get a +3 to all bonus to all saving throws. Just keep that in mind.
Okay.
Paladinara.
So yes, he will take that. There's 30 damage.
Okay. It
There's
was
30 slashing, 8 fire.
Yeah, 30 slashing, 8 fire.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, it is. I'm surprised you're taking it.
I think it's what Alex would have done.
Okay.
And then, so that was his first attack. He is going to. Oh, I should have done that first. Increase his fire damage. Darn. And he's just gonna. He pulls from behind. He kind of, and you see another one of the great swords kind of like clink, 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 kind of form as he pulls out another sword, and he'll just take a normal swing on you.
Oh, no. Okay.
26.
Yeah, I mean, that's gonna hit.
Are we in the next thing? Can I silver barbs that?
Did your no? You use your reaction on your turn. So.
That was TJ's. This is the next round, so
Yeah, but no, he's talking about his own Illumio's reaction, which he used on his own
he
thing.
on his turn.
so you haven't gotten to your turn yet.
Yeah.
So you can't.
Yeah,
Yep.
you get it back at the start of your
I
turn.
see what you were saying.
Yeah. So no, Illumio cannot react.
That is 30 slashing damage and 12 fire damage.
Okay, I am below half.
You blew up, right?
So that was 30 and then 12. Alright,
Yes.
I'm down to 44. And then I'm taking... Nice. I like that. 4 points of electric damage. $3d8 and I got a 4. That's incredible.
That's nuts.
Yeah. And that is the end of its turn. So that moves to Thalali. Thalali is. Okay. She's going to come over to TJ. And she's going to cast a healing spell. Oh, I can just use the same die I've been using.
No, you need to use a different dice for healing and for damage. Come on, Chris.
She heals TJ for 24 health, 24
Okay.
HP. And then it's TJ's turn.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Hey Tim, whatever happens, man, I'm not gonna be mad at you. Just disappointed.
He is going to move here.
Okay.
Will he be within melee of the bad guy?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Oh my gosh, that's just...
There's a movement if he wants to get behind him to try and do flanking.
He wants to remain within 10 feet of other party
Gotcha.
members. If at all possible. He's not within 10 feet of whoever's on the south side. I don't remember. Is that Kane?
No, that's his echo.
No, it's
Oh,
you
yeah,
said
south.
south. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
me.
Kane. Yep.
Yeah.
So he's
I'm
got
like,
Illumio
teeny
with
little
the...
Kane.
Who's this guy up here? Is that...
Little ping.
Who's up here?
That's his echo.
That's me. Over here, right besides Illumio, that's me. That's Kane. Up top, besides the tiny little weapon, that's my echo.
Gotcha. So if he moves one square down, he's not within melee of the bad guy, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
so just stay there.
I mean, it is what it is. Okay. First attack. I'm sure somebody else would be doing this way better. It is what it is. We're gonna roll for an attack.
I believe in you.
That's an 11 to hit. He does
Wow.
have a second attack. Which I will go ahead and roll.
You attack twice, not like
Hey!
Victor 5.
23.
Yeah.
Branding Smite is fire. Searing Smite. Wait. Branding Smite is radiant. So he's going to use a third level spell slot to deal an extra 3. Wait. A little higher. 3d6. So 3d6 additional radiant damage. So the actual damage. I don't know if he's one-handing this or two-handing this. I can't really tell.
Does he have a shield? What's his AC?
His AC is 21. He is
Yeah, he
not-
has a shield. It's
He does have a
one-handed.
shield, so it's one-handed. So here's the damage on the one.
You said you're using a third level spell slot for that? Is that what you said?
That's what I said.
Okay. Because if he does just regular Divine Smite, it would be more. It'd be 4d8.
Divine Smite is not on this list.
It's
not a spell.
It's
an
a class
ability.
feature.
Yeah.
Divine Smite, no action. One spell slot, so 2d8, 1d8 for it. So it would be
At third level, it'd be 4d8.
48. So that's what he'll do instead. Then I'm sorry, Chris.
Yeah,
So
that's
No,
I'm
you're
sorry.
okay. You're okay.
Specifically the
For
other effects.
and then I just have to mark off the spell slot, which I think I already did. I did. Yes, I did. So that is a total of 24 points of damage.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. You TJ lays into it with this warhammer, and a part of its armor kind of falls off. Erwin, give me a history check. Yeah, history check with advantage since it's your own.
Okay. Thanks for the advantage.
Yeah,
23.
no problem. You know that it's if you were to put it into a pool, it's more than halfway there.
Okay.
It's
All right.
you've seen these things beat up, but you've never seen one fall. But you know when they've gotten close.
Okay.
It is now shedding dim light in a 5-foot radius, and it cannot become invisible until. This is concentration. No, that's branding smite. Never mind.
No, that's for branding.
Darn, that's its next move is to turn invisible. This giant machine. Okay,
I
cool.
think that's the end of his turn. I think.
So then we agreed that it was Kane. So Kane.
I'll go back to the good old Warlock Classic and Eldritch Blast. Do you still have advantage from
Yeah.
my first attack? Yeah. $26.
Hits.
Nice.
And that one, the second one.
Ooh.
All right, who do I hit? I did 6 damage on my first attack.
Okay.
But he does get pushed 10 feet.
Did that 1d8 minus from the unsettling words ever get used?
It's on saves, right?
He hasn't done a saving throw yet, I don't think.
Hasn't done the save, yeah.
Oh, and then it got to your turn, so it went away, right? Because it's only...
No,
it's not his turn yet.
Illumio. So it hasn't been Illumio's turn yet.
Right.
It goes away at the beginning of your turn.
The start of
right?
my next turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Kane, do you remember the buff that you got from when you guys went into the Void World?
Yep. Might I have that?
Yep.
Alright, so an extra d10. Alright, so 12 damage total for that one blast and still gets pushed 10 feet
Perfect.
from me. And I'll... is that 10? Isn't that 5?
I don't know. There's not squares.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the lines like over here and...
It wasn't matching up well with the lines,
All right.
so we'll just say it's 10 feet.
Yeah, then I'll move my Echo on the other side over here. Over here. So that when he moves, he provokes an attack. And that is my turn.
Perfect.
Alright.
Yana.
I will, as an action,
Oh wait, is it
cast...
Is it bonus section? No, oh. No, still. Yeah, that's my turn.
I will, as an action, cast at 3rd level Healing Word from range. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, they're both in range. My 2 friends who I will be casting this on. Because I will be spending sorcery points. A sorcery point? Sorcery points.
Sorcery point.
Anyways. Twin spell. Boom, boom. Both of them get healed. Let me roll the healing because it's scaled up. That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll go with that. So 24 healing to TJ and to Lockheed.
Nice.
Irwin, but Lockheed.
Okay, sweet.
And
Respect, Max.
noise. And then as my bonus action, it's spiritual weapon time. Well, bam! Oh, almost a crit. That is 28 to hit for 10 force damage, and that's 5 healing to Lockheed. Up them teammate numbers. And I'll just stand right where I am.
Perfect. Illumio, it is your turn.
All right, so we're gonna do the exact same thing as last time, just in the correct order, which is unsettling word. As soon as I go to take my turn, everything's gone. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I'm clicking on things, everything disappears. I'm like trying to literally just furiously going through each character sheet. Anyways, I'm literally on the wrong character. That is why I can't find what I'm looking for. That doesn't help at all. So I'm using a thing of Bardic Inspiration. It has a minus a D8 on the next saving throw that it makes until the end of my next turn. I am now going to use Bane on it again at 1st level. So that is a 15 charisma save. Wait, Yes, 15 charisma save.
And it's a minus D8.
It's a minus a D8. Yes.
Okay. Okay. It rolled an 8 plus 12, 20. So let's say we could do. I'm gonna just roll it here. Come on, I want it. I want to roll it in front of the group.
You'd have to
The
roll
minus-
6,
Yeah.
7, or 8. So it's not. Odds are not great.
Oh!
Look at that. 6.
All right, so it
okay.
has Bane.
Unless it chooses
Nice.
to use a legendary action.
Oh, that's
I mean,
true. Thank you for
legendary
reminding me.
resistance.
Instant and legendary resist. That's its second
Oh, it
one,
has,
so it
it has another one.
has only one left.
Ah, so it does have 3.
So
Okay.
my intention is to try to burn through its legendary resistances.
One thing, guys, I can only guess slow once.
literally
Remember,
just-
so I'm out.
burning all of everything that I have to try to get it to do that, which is probably not a great idea, but I can't do a whole lot else, let's be honest.
And whose fault is that?
It's because this character is not designed for... It's designed
Anything,
for support. Designed for support.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of
Are
support.
Are you sure about that?
Perfectly fine.
No, Felix, I'm not sure about that. You need to just leave me alone or disadvantage on all your rolls when we come back for a month.
Abuse of power.
Wait, that would mean I wouldn't have a 23 passive perception, Tim.
You'd only have a 21 or 20.
No, 18.
Okay. Yeah.
It's minus 5.
Wow, so terrible.
Yeah,
It's
it's horrible.
That I can make opportunity. I can cast
I don't know
spells
how you
as a
peasants
reaction.
live with it.
I can cast spells as a reaction. But I don't have Sentinel. That is the end of Illumio's turn.
Okay.
I did a whole lot of nothing, and I will be right back.
Perfect. All right, Lockheed.
Okay. Well, from this distance, I can still wail on him, so I'll just do that.
All right.
From 10 feet away.
Yeah, he's
Like,
got
there's
10
10
reach.
feet of... 15 feet of reach? Holy.
I've got 10 feet reach.
Yeah, then you can't reach it. You need to move
He's-
at least 5 feet closer.
No, he's in range. He's good.
They were
Kazaki's
melee.
large,
You
remember?
pushed him 10, so he's only 10.
Yeah, I pushed it. Yeah. So there is 10 feet in between them.
Hold on. This is
Oh, is
where
it 10-foot
this
push?
is where
Oh,
I
that's
stop.
right.
Yeah, it is. Repelling blast.
5, 10. This
Yeah,
is
but
that,
it
Yeah,
is-
this is
that-
range.
he
Yeah, 'cause-
should be back a square.
You
but
should
yeah,
be
you
back a
would be
square more,
than
yeah,
10
but
feet.
it's just
You'll have to
weird.
move take one step forward
Yeah.
to get in his
I'll
range.
step one step forward,
Yeah.
and I will swing on him.
I was like, I lost the spiritual weapon.
It's the only thing I can grab it there, so it's easy for you to move it.
Yeah.
I kept trying to move it, and I kept grabbing it. So
Haha,
Yeah,
my
that
echo is gone.
sucks. Total 18. That's not gonna hit.
Surprise!
And then I will do it again. That sucks. Total 12.
Ooh.
Nothing hits.
Ooh.
And that is the end of my turn.
okay, the incinerator is going to move here. So does spiritual weapon get an opportunity check?
Nope.
Cool.
No, it does not.
All right, so it's going to shoot a line.
Oh my god, you're devious.
I was expecting Pone.
Oh yeah, it's going to hit everyone in this line.
Yeah.
It up to 120 feet, and
Yeah, you're
it's
good.
10 feet wide.
Oh yeah, 10 feet wide. That'll hit everybody
So-
there.
Yep. So Lockheed, TJ, Illumio, and Kane, I need a dex saving throw, please. 19.
Hey!
Probably gonna fail this.
Don't forget you get TJ's
Yeah, you get
+3.
the +3.
Ow.
Okay.
So you got 20, you're good.
I succeed.
Yep. Last, just need a roll from TJ, right?
Oh,
Yep.
my bad.
Dex save.
Uh,
His +3 might be already built in on his.
yeah, it's already been
save number.
built in with paladins.
Didn't matter.
Unless you're
Okay,
telling
you
me yes.
see all the
18
fire
dex.
kind of in his entire body channel up into his helmet, and it shoots out, just like the thing from
Asgardian.
201.
Asgardian Destroyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As it, and if you fail, you take 63 fire damage. On a succeed, you take half.
That's 63, so 31.
So TJ takes
Sheesh.
61. No, 63. That one I
Holy
pre-rolled because that was a
smokes.
lot of dice.
31. So I'm down to 37.
He has to recharge it though, so that's the good side.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
like the dragon, like on a 6, you recharge
5
it.
and 6.
5 and 6.
5 and 6. Oh, okay.
And then I
But why don't you
take
use a D3 then?
13.
If TJ had taken the damage for Illumio, he would be down right now. It's exactly how many hit points he has.
Don't.
Doesn't
One
it
quick thing,
automatically take
Redemption
the damage
Paladin,
with the
don't
ward?
do that on AoEs you're in.
The ward automatically takes the damage if you both have.
Yeah,
a
it
ward.
does. Oh yeah, I forgot. One warding bond. Yeah.
So he takes half of that, 31.
Yeah, you would have taken 15 points of damage extra.
Also,
It's-
each time it takes damage, you take the same amount of damage.
Yeah, because
Yeah, it
basically what
halves
it
it,
does
and then
Tim,
he takes that much.
what it
So
does
he-
is you have resistance to all damage. So right now you would have taken 15 damage since you succeeded on the save, and you have resistance.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you would have
So
taken
He would then also taken 15.
He's taking 15.
78 damage
Yeah,
from
78
one
total.
So
attack.
78.
Yeah.
So TJ
And then he
has-
could use his reaction to take the damage from someone else. And take
Damn.
100 damage.
Well, technically, he could do that, and he'd be at 1 hit point.
That is insane.
He is still up, though, right now? That's good.
He has 16 hit points. Yeah.
No, because from us, doesn't he take full damage?
I don't know, but anyway, he's not doing it, obviously. So
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's just redemption.
Okay.
If I kill TJ's
Yeah.
Even when you're not the GM, Tim, you managed to kill Alex's character.
Yep.
Tyler Lee's like, oh, she's gonna come running to.
That's not good.
Yeah. See, I checked the reactions to take damage. Is the other he would take the straight up damage the other his ally took.
Okay.
So like we took 31 of damage, you would have taken 30
Gotcha.
points, 31 points of damage.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I forgot.
He gets
TJ's
20
immune-
HP back.
He's immune to fire damage. No.
Haha.
20 hit points back.
Yes.
Okay.
Bless you.
Sweet.
Sorry, hope I didn't burst your guys' eardrums.
No, it wasn't too bad.
All right.
Don't come through that loud.
All right,
Awesome.
and it's DJ's turn.
It is TJ's turn. Yep. Okay. Yep. He's just gonna. Does the echo provide advantage?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Then he will move whatever gives him puts him with it. Would he move closer? He's got 36 hit points. It's almost like it
I
doesn't
mean,
make
you could move
difference.
just over here, so you'd be closer to the rest of us.
He's just within 10 feet of Lockheed. That's the only thing
Yeah.
that it does for him, really. Maybe he would. Maybe he would not do that, and he would move here so that he's within 10 feet of these 3 allies, so that they can still get the +3 bonus to saving throws. He's not within melee of them. But then, what would he do? Does he have?
Lay on hands pool.
You can see.
Heal himself up a bit.
So
Yeah, you should have a full lay on hands.
he does have
Yeah.
full lay on hands.
Yeah.
Would he use all 45 of it for himself?
Maybe not.
I don't
Maybe
think.
30.
Maybe he'll
Leave-
use 30.
Leave some for cleansing effects if needed.
Sure. Yep. So he'll
Other
use
things.
30 of his
It's
45.
also an action. So
That's. Yep. He's gonna use his action to heal himself for 30. I'm just trying to go as fast as I can, even though I'm not going
Yep.
fast at all. That's an action, and then.
not really used to it then.
Bonus action. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
You're doing fine.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're not going that one.
New
Take another
character you
one.
don't know. It's completely normal.
I mean, he literally can't do anything else. Bonus action sanctuary. That is not concentration. First make was choose a new target. He will cast sanctuary on Lockheed.
No.
No.
It's gonna go away straight away like as soon as he attacks the boss.
Yeah, Lockheed goes before the guy.
Yeah.
So
Do
cancel
it unlike the Guardian Angel or himself if he's not gonna attack it
Yeah,
and
maybe
still just support.
I think he might just not cast Sanctuary. If he doesn't have a bonus action, he doesn't have a bonus action.
I mean, he's got several bonus. He's got Shield of Faith. He's got Sanctuary.
That's concentration.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
Shield of Faith isn't.
It is.
Shield of Fate is concentration.
Okay, he's done. TJ's done.
Okay. Kane, it is your turn.
Yeah. Guess what? Eldritch Blast.
Oh, darn, I was really thinking you were going to do something different.
You know what? I'll move just over here so I'm still within 10 feet of our pretty boy TJ.
Well, something different. He moved.
Yeah, I moved.
Moved. Oh. Close.
All
That's
damage
20.
now, and the extra d10. Ooh, 18 points of damage.
Okay.
Did you say why he's got that bonus again?
That he got it from being in the Void Realm.
And so
he felt more empowered, and then it
did
carried
he
over.
get it as well, Erwin?
I'm just wondering
No.
if he's got it now.
No. All right.
No, there's a specific reason why you got it
Okay.
that has not been revealed yet.
Got you said AC of 20, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that is a miss. And I'll use my bonus action to resummon my Echo to do the 2d10 damage again.
Aha.
Perfect. That's smart.
Yeah.
That is 8 points of damage. Oh wait, forgot. Push 10 feet away again. Yeah, and
It's like scraping like the sword across the.
move the Echo. You know what? Just over here.
Make sure he's within 30 feet of you.
What's the scale?
He'd have to be in front of him.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, like over here. All right.
Yep.
Perfect. Yanrick, your turn.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20. That'll still reach. All right. We're gonna cast. All of my friends got hit, so we're gonna spend another 3rd level spell slot casting Mass Healing Word. Not too bad. 11 healing to everybody who was hurt.
Nice.
Up to 6 creatures. So yeah, the 4 that got roasted.
By the way, Louise just got that in Raiders as well. At 10th level.
Mass healing word.
And then bonus action is switch weapon. Whee!
Wait,
Barely
isn't
makes it over 2 of them.
Mass Healing Word a bonus action?
Nope. Maybe.
Because there's
It
Mass
is a
Healing
bonus
Word and Mass
action.
Cure Wound. Yeah.
It is a bonus action, so instead of that, whoop, we have an action that can't be a spell, so it'll be Eldritch Blast. Swing, swing. Goes the Eldritch Blast. That is a 25
Hits.
and not a 25.
Mm.
So
Ooh.
10 force damage to that guy from the axe, and Lockheed can. Yeah, we'll get into Lockheed because the front Lockheed can take 5 healing.
Slick.
Actually, Erwin's been getting shocked. Let's heal Erwin. Little
Okay.
Lockheed.
Wow, favoritism.
Unless it would put you over a threshold. That you need to be up over.
No, it wouldn't. It would be one
Alright,
short
then yeah,
of the
let's-
threshold.
Let's make sure Erwin's not dying inside the mech. And that I don't like it. I'm gonna stand behind this pillar now. That'll be my turn.
Perfect. Illumia.
He's going to use his last Bardic Inspiration to give them a minus D8, and then he's going to cast Shatter at 5th level. Yep.
Perfect. What do I need to... Dex save?
Con 15.
That came in pretty loud there. What's his stats? For con again.
Sweet. That's a great roll.
So that's 17, but minus 8. Minus 4! Alright, so he fails. He got a 13. And how much damage does he take?
If he doesn't want to use his
37.
last legendary resistance, then he takes 37 damage.
Thank you for reminding me. He is going to use his last legendary resistance.
So he still takes half damage, which would be third. Oh boy, 18
18,
damage.
yeah, 18, yeah.
He would have had disadvantage on this save because of Shatter, but it doesn't matter because he failed anyways. But just for future reference, because he's made of metal.
Oh, good call. Well, he took 18 damage, and that's it.
Perfect.
That's the end of my turn.
Lockheed, on the start of your turn, you feel the sword that's been implanted in Lockheed ignite, and you're going to take an additional.
Wait,
3D.
the sword is still. Oh, it has 2 swords here.
Yep. You take 11 fire damage as the sword is impaled.
Okay.
You can use a bonus action, and you must succeed another DC 21 strength throw to pull the sword out.
Okay. Yeah, I will use my bonus action to try and pull the sword out. So what was the DC on that?
21 strength.
Okay, so I pull it out.
Nice.
Because I get a +8.
Nice. Wait.
So I
Yeah. I can't
pull
wait.
it out and I drop it. And I am going a step closer. And just because I like the image of this, Lockie's gonna put his hands on the ground and clench them into the floor and cast Shatter at 3rd level on this incinerator.
Perfect. And it's
And
at
it
disadvantage,
has
right?
Disadvantage, yes.
It rolled one roll. Was a 15 plus 11, 26.
Okay.
Its second roll at disadvantage was a 3 plus 11 to make it 14.
That's a failure. So it takes 19 total thunder damage.
Erwin, this machine is your parents' creation being used against you. You are wielding, or you are a part of, or how you're the pilot of their greatest accomplishment. And using that accomplishment, how would you like to do this?
Yeah.
I want to use the Shatter as like a stun,
Mm-hmm.
and as it's like kind of as the metal's ringing from the Shatter, I want to push off of the ground and immediately connect, like unhook the fist of Lockheed so that it's connected to the chain, and swing it right across into the jaw of this incinerator robot, and unhook the other one and go again and again. And I want to use the hook to wrap around its legs, trip it to put it on the floor, and then slam my fist right through its skull.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you do that, just absolutely brutalizing this machine. Also, importantly, taking out the core at the top. As if the core is not taken out, it can regenerate. 1 to 4 business days, apparently.
1 to 4 business days later.
Yeah. Congratulations, you beat the Royal Incinerator.
4 more appear. One of 4
Tim,
business days.
don't ruin the surprise.
That one got me so good. Oh,
Yes.
it can regenerate in 1 to 4 business days. Oh
Erwin, Lockheed is like clearly has some loose wiring hanging around. Is got some shocks like coming from that copper, and you can hear Erwin kind of breathing exasperatedly through the speakers of Lockheed, and like every few seconds, he just kind of stomps on the incinerator. Ugh. It's garbage.
I'll go up to Erwin inside of Lockheed, keeping my distance to some extent so that I don't accidentally catch some shrapnel as he stomps on it the next time. Is this part of what you were intending on sharing?
Sorry, lost myself for a moment there. Yes, yes. This is my mom and my dad's, thing.
It's beautiful construction.
Well, some would argue, but like we've seen today, and like I told them before, in the wrong hands, it can wreak absolute havoc. These tools are meant to assist us, and something like this happens, and everybody wants to go and cry, "What happened? I thought we were doing something good." And here this thing is, having claimed, as far as we know, 3 separate lives. And right. And as you know, it didn't have to pay with anything. There was no life. There was no heart. It's not how these things work.
No one will have the opportunity to debate on whose fault or who's to blame, what its purpose was, or who sent it, why it was created, or why we had to defeat it if we don't accomplish our mission.
I'm starting to get an unsavory taste.
I peek out from behind the pillar that I'm behind. Is there only the one of them, or do we know if there's going to be more?
I'm not sure. I suspect if there were another one, though, it would have already been here, but I think it's safe if we run outside
go
and
check
do
The Empress?
a scan. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, let's start there.
As you guys start to rally, actually, let me. As you start to rally and kind of group up to go find the Empress, Everyone give me a perception check, please.
Good night, lads. Good night.
Yeah.
I rolled this, TJ.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was like, there's the fifth one I forgot. Oh,
Hey, look.
it doesn't really matter.
Another 16. Wow.
Um,
We're all alert. after that fight.
um, the four of you, really. Um, you're kind of moving through the chamber here, and you hear a crack, and you hear another crack, and another crack, and you all look back to the body of the knight as it crack, and stands up as it's been risen. You see the void magic surging around it.
Does that mean the beacon's down?
We need to leave.
Felix, you raised your
Oh
hand.
no, yeah, sorry, I misunderstood. I got
Yeah.
it afterwards.
And on that note, you hear oh, and the door swings open, and you see two more royal incinerators coming in.
We,
It's time to go.
we need to leave. We need to leave.
At the very last moment, all of you are, and you are on the airship level, and Soul is breathing heavily, but he was able to teleport all of you.
Yeah.
And standing beside Soul is Oda, the Empress, and her two Warforged.
Oh, and I will crack open
Cold one.
the. No,
A cold one.
I'll crack open. I'll crack open the glass front of Lockheed and roll out and land on my back.
Empress, your knight captain. I found him dead. Although I think maybe you know something's going on at this point.
Yes,
Is the ship active or are we still grounded?
you hear it starting up.
Okay.
She goes, it seems that Jin has betrayed us. I believe him and his scouts all died, but the mother raised them before we got to them, so we did not know any better. He was able to, by helping kill Commander Ragethorn, he was able to get to the top and destroy the crystal. Her forces are moving in. It is time for all of you to leave. Soul will go with you.
The city is to be abandoned.
You are to get onto the Zeppelin and fly to the town. My men and myself will hold.
Are you not more useful with us?
I am not. I have to stay here with my people. It is my sin to bear. I should die with my people, if I am to die.
Or you come with
would-
us with the hope of rebuilding afterwards.
With all due respect, those incinerators, they're not. I mean, they're no toys. I mean, I don't know how else to say this to you. It's a losing fight. If they're more than what we fought, we all took one hell of a beating. And you're gonna go out there and say you're not abandoning your people, but there's a chance of winning this, and you are going to just lay it all down here on a front that you've lost.
My men, my women, they're still down there. They still need their commander, their empress. Besides, my daughter sits on the throne, ready. This is the cost of my people. My people have accepted this. Trust me when I say this is a sacrifice that has been coming for a while. Besides, you don't know all my tricks. I might find a way to take a couple of those incinerators down. Either way, you all need to leave. I need to rally my people.
Well,
Just in case, I don't know what you have, but here, I'll hand her a potion of healing. It's one of the ones I have, just something.
I appreciate it.
Well,
Oh, go ahead, Illumia.
parting words, such as they are, when you know that they're your last, don't have to be your last, as your story and that of your friends will be recorded along with ours. You know as well as we do that you're going to your death. And all I can do on behalf of us is thank you for your assistance in helping to fight this terribly pathetic evil. But the one solace is that if your daughter does take the throne, for as long as she'll live, others will tell your story, and so she'll never forget you.
I appreciate it. I've lived a good life.
alright.
And she nods at Alpha and Zero, and they nod back. And Alpha comes up to you guys, and he goes, you'll find some more health potions, food, and some more assistance upon the ship. We've loaded it for you.
Right.
Best of luck, and I'll see you when I see you.
Thanks, friend.
He kind of walks off. Zero comes up to you. Don't die. She walks away.
Hey, if you lot are gonna be stupid, at least let me give you a parting gift. It's a long way down, you know. And I will cast on Alpha and the Empress. I'll give them both Longstrider. And I'll gesture towards the railing. This might be your last chance to jump, and I can soften the blow.
Alpha goes, I like this already. And he starts booking it. And you see him kind of slam his fists together, and he starts to pretty much cast enlarge on himself, and he just gets bulkier and bulkier. And the Empress goes, I have my own duel on the top of the spire, but I appreciate it. Best of luck. And she disappears. And Zero kind of just dashes off herself.
Okay.
You guys.
Well, whoever jumps off, I'll cast Featherfall on them.
Perfect. That
jump
would
off.
be off. Ah! No, I didn't mean you.
But I want to do it again.
No, you just jump off and then very quickly switch with your echo, and you're like just back up top. Wow, he just jumped off, didn't he? Looking at yourself.
That would be so good. Yeah, that would be so good.
So you guys quickly board the airship and
Airship.
the Zeppelin. Yeah, this is the. There's still balloons on the top, but to not block the view of the map.
That is a
in case a certain
massive ballista on the front of that thing.
battle
It's like
happens.
a
I don't know, like a
double
dragon
ballista.
attacking an airship. I
Oh,
don't know.
some previously mentioned dragon coming
Yeah.
around.
You guys take a moment and you see these little automaton like robots running around kind of prepping the ship. Um, and one of them comes up. Who wants to press the button? Who's the captain?
Look to TJ.
Wait. It's a captain, not team leader. I feel like to operate the airship. Uh, Erwin. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. Erwin.
Yeah, Erwin.
Yeah,
Erwin's the one who
Erwin would be
repaired
more
it.
qualified.
I'm so exhausted, and I'll go and
We
follow the
just got
automaton.
up.
You see a giant red button that says launch, and he goes, "We're ready for you, Captain."
Yeah. And I'll slam it.
And you hear the core like ignite, and the ship launches out. Um, and Soul is driving it, and he spins it around the tower so you can kind of get a look. And you look below, and you just see chaos, battle ensuing all over the place. You see the high priest still rallying with his clerics, putting up a defensive shield around the inn where guards and army men are trying to make their way to kind of establish a foothold and maybe a last stand. You see Brega and his scouts on the south wall, still holding the wall, trying to make their way back in. You see the chapel that had that music that so greatly charmed you, Lumio, burning. You, without, I guess, understanding it too much, you do see in the infirmary, you see like a caved into the ground as if it has collapsed onto the infirmary. This is an ugly scene. As you fly up, you see on the top of the spire, you see Oda dueling Jin, but Jin does not look like the elf you saw. Instead, he has purple void tendrils from his arm attaching to his chest, helping his speed, his efficiency with the dagger. Um, he has purple wings that kind of grow out of his back, and he has two horns kind of coming out of his forehead there. But you see, without flinching, Oda is with her sword is easily blocking, and then very quickly you hear as she pulls out a firearm pistol, a flintlock pistol that goes off, and then you hear another as three more uh, flintlocks fire from inside her cape, um, and she's able to um, wound Jin, but the battle continues, and you guys soar off to the town, and that's where we'll end our episode.